Hello folks, this is going to be a lecture on VCP private Google access. So here I have two subnets, subnet 1 and subnet 2, and the subnet 1 has got private access enabled and subnet 2 has got private access disabled. So if a virtual machine is trying to access any of the Google APIs or services, let's see how the scenarios pan out. So if the virtual machines have a public IP address, then it can access those Google APIs directly via the internet. So there is no issue with that. However, if it has just private IP addresses, then the subnet which has the private access turned on, only the virtual machines within that subnet will be able to access the Google APIs, and it accesses it directly via the internal Google network and it doesn't go outside the network. However, if the private access is turned off, then that virtual machine which has the private IP only will not be able to access the Google APIs. So let's see a demo on how this works. So I have created two instances, instance 1 and instance 2. Both of them belong to the same network, VPC, the master VPC, and both of them do not have any external IP addresses. Let's look at the VPC networks. So the master VPC has got two subnets, subnet 1 and subnet 2. Subnet 1 has got its private Google access enabled and subnet 2 has got it disabled. To enable it is very straightforward. You can just click on any of the subnet, click on edit, and you just need to turn this either on or off. So here, as you can see, once again the subnet 1 has got the private access turned on and the subnet 2 has got it turned off. So what we'll try to do is we'll try to access a public bucket, this particular public bucket, using the public URL. So I have SSH'd into both the instances, instance 1 and instance 2, and none of them have got any public IP addresses. So if I do a curl on the instance 1 which has got the public access enabled, you can see that I'm able to access that particular URL. The same doesn't apply for the other instance. You can see that it's not able to connect to that particular bucket. So that's how it works. So you just need to enable that particular checkbox and make your Google APIs work even if your virtual machine doesn't have any public access. Thank you, and I hope this was a useful lecture.